Hey, you guys. Day 4, 5 days to building a better business, your brand. This is Prosperity Kingdom Life. I am Dr. Shirley Ferguson, and we are on day 4. Let's get to it. Day 4 is refining your culture. So yesterday we saw how a strong brand defines who your customers will be and what you are giving them, right? Today, we're going to examine the culture of your business. Probably never even thought about that, right? Probably never thought about it. So the reflection is every business has a culture, and no two are alike. Even the smallest business, right, has one. A healthy culture retains employees, while toxic cultures drive employees away, right? And I'm sure we know some companies that has happened to, but it's not going to be our business, right? So the question is whether your business culture is one you've intentionally created or one that has simply evolved on its own. Don't let today go by without examining, right, the robustness of your business culture. You may remember that on day 1, we said that your values are on display in your mission, and those values undergird the culture too, and are what employees should experience day to day. And these are just for people that may have employees, and even if you don't, it still pertains to you and your business. So it's essential for each individual to feel cared for and be recognized for the unique place they feel. And we're in this together should permeate the culture, right? We're in it together. And some of us that have a business or want to start a business, we have partners or we have people that want to help us or be a part or just volunteer. And that's great. That's awesome, right? We want to do that. We don't want to disregard people, right? We want people to be a part of. So I just want to just talk about that. So if you're going to achieve your mission along with remaining true to your brand, you need to maintain a culture that causes people to trust you and want to work with you, right? You can't be a person that don't stick to your word. Can't be a person that be lying. Whatever you do, stick to what you say. And if you can't stick to it or something comes up, let people know, right? Back in the day, they used to say your word is your bond, and really I'm a person, when I say stuff, stick to it. I want to stick to it. And if I can, of course, I will let people know, but the majority of it, I want to make sure that I stick to what I say. The action is, what is the current culture at your business? Question is, inclusive or isolated, right? Peaceful or troubled? Warm, friendly, mediocre, lukewarm, or at worst, not friendly but hostile? Fun when appropriate, or quiet or serious? So these are some questions that you can answer on your own and with your notebook, and you can go back over it. It's always good to take notes. I always suggest that you take notes because you can always go back over it. Sometimes we'll sit and we watch stuff and we're just like, oh yeah, I get it. But then later on, we forget what we were even listening to, right? So if we take notes, then we could go back and go over our notes. What are the current culture strengths? What are its weaknesses? You have to know that. Is there any causing toxicity that may need to move on? And we know we don't want no toxic people, toxic things in our lives. So is your current culture supporting your highest value or making it more difficult to achieve them? What are some manageable steps you can take to create a healthy business culture that propels you towards your mission and helps you to stay true to your brand? Who can help you to implement these steps? You may want to communicate these steps to a select few within the business after discussing what you are sensing. Okay, the answers you provide will help you begin to think clearly about what really matters to you in your business and whether you're headed in the right direction or not. All right, so make sure that you really go over these questions. They're going to help you. This is regarding your business and your brand. It's not about my business and my brand, but it's about you. So I want you to really take the time to go over all the questions so you can answer them. So that way you can have a clear perspective and you can have clarity on where and what direction you are going in. That's it for today. Tomorrow we'll finish up with a strategy that helps bring together all we've been discussing, right? And I can't wait for tomorrow, which is day 5. But thanks again for being a part of day 4, and I will see you tomorrow.